Get rid of any really bad and obvious marks. Okay, now I'm going to put a new edge on this and do a final pass. Watch out, frick, you'll get wet. Using the 30,000 and the 1. Keep that stone good and wet. I'm sweating on it as much as I'm spraying it. Get the burr. Come over to 30, come up a few more degrees. Now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I want a really pronounced feathering on there so that I don't have to do anything after this. Get rid of those plane tracks. What do you think?
About what?
You want to do the next one?
Sure.
I get the camera?
I think we should just stick to what we do best.
Somebody asked, and I don't like to make this commercial, but this is a Wood River number 6. And for the price they charge, you're not going to be able to get a better plane. In fact, I would say it competes with planes that cost twice the price. They may not have as much brass on them, and the spit polish may be a little bit less, but as far as the performance goes, soles are flat, contact points are flat, nice lateral adjustment. I got an IBC blade in mine, but even the stock blades are good. Okay, so let's did I check this yet? I've been talking, I forget what I did. Okay, so I'm going to clean up the outside. Hold that on an angle. Okay, I didn't want that blade sticking out quite that far. Pull that back in. Now I'm going to try to make passes to full length. Actually, I'm going to do the same thing. Jake, what do we do with that pencil?
You see it on the ground?
I did?
Okay,
I'm just going to put some lines across there so I can see where I'm overlapping. I'll start this again. lot of work when you gotta walk that full length. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's ridges right there. That's what we're just taking the top of them off. That's for making all those cross grain passes. Now I'll go on the outside again, and then come this way.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Am I bumping that? Too high, too high? Shoot. There. Still got some work to do. I'm gonna try doing this in sections as far as I can reach. Okay, I'm going to switch planes yet again.
You have 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay. I'm going to come back. I'm going to use my smoother just because the shorter sole is going to allow me to go in and perfect that surface. There's a few little, what am I trying to say? It's not perfectly flat, but the chance of getting it perfectly flat are pretty slim. But it's flat for the job of what we're trying to do. And I can go in there with a short base smoother and have a better crack at just perfecting that surface. What I'm talking about is just the little ridges left from where we want to cross the grain. Great, now, what do we have left to do? I think one more episode will finish this. We'll go in with the smoother, we'll finish that off. I'm not going to worry about any little bit of torn grain, although if I change direction on there I can fix that a little bit. I may go in and just cut a new chamfer on the outside edges, and then I'll put a coat of the finish on it that I prefer to use. And it'll take 3 or 4 coats, and that's primarily just to seal it a little bit, but to keep glue from sticking to it should, in the process of assembling something, you get glue on there. I'm not going to bother to film all of that, but I will do the first one, and then the next time we start our next project, it'll be all done and ready to go. All right, so any questions, any comments, send them through. We'll deal with them. See you shortly. Sorry, take a break.